This shit just feels so fake. I'm gonna just talk to y'all a little bit while I'm on this walk since the bus don't come. It's cold as shit. I'm freezing. My headache went away though. But yeah, just imagine if you hearing just imagine though, right? You're seeing the whole world talk about all of this stuff that people be trying to not validate on here. The whole world is talking about it, right? But people are so naive. People are trying to not validate people off of minute reasons that's talking about the same stuff, but it has no power because everybody's talking about these things, right? So you can't run from it, right? Um, I look at it like this, you know, if you're seeing if you're seeing people if you're seeing people that's talking about all of this stuff that have cars, you know, that's sleeping in homes, right? Basically, you seeing people that's talking about this that's not homeless, right? Imagine what homeless people are feeling about it. That's aware. And like, if you're just think about it, just really think about what I'm saying from a standpoint. You know, from like all the videos that you see on social media, people of all different money brackets talking about it. That's not homeless with cars, got money, but they just see the problems. Imagine what the homeless people, what we're going through that realize it, and there's very few of us, right? Imagine how we feel, how drained we feel. Y'all couldn't even start to imagine, you know? So like that's why y'all, I make sure like I stay on point with it as this shit is crashing and stuff every day, regardless of the damage that people are still trying to ignore while it's crashing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know that this shit is spiritual, and I know that this shit is like I said, this shit is slavery 2.0. You know? Once I realize that I'm enslaved, even if I'm not enslaved, I'm like, shit, man, I'm in hell. My mom didn't save me from this shit. My brother ain't saved me from this shit. My sister ain't saved me from this shit. And I'm trying to save myself from it and not harm myself to make it to your finish line, to see this shit crash all the way in all of these ways and this lifestyle, this ideology, not have me in its clutches, or me even being able to fall short because we're divided. Me and my species, in which this whole system is designed against. You know? Like, just think about it like average person, like they waking up comfy, getting in the shower, you know, going in their car, turn the heat on, you know. I'm fucking walking outside in the freezing cold, freezing through the night. Just to go in here and snatch this boffy up, you know what I mean, to your point. They don't even give a fuck or say anything because they already know I don't give a fuck. Like I'm going through so much shit. It be shit that people don't even be saying about me. They know because it's like I'm going through way more than the average person. Like it's almost like I'm blind, you know. I guess I succumb to be the crazy person. I feel like I'm already the 60-year-old homeless person. And I'm only in my 30s, just because of my awareness and how much people try to like break me down in the area that I'm in because of how mad they are at everything that's happening. You know how evil that is? You know? To try to weaponize a system that's designed against everybody, but mainly against organic people, but try to break a person more down because they're a bit more aware of the damage down to your T how it's being done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how evil that shit is? Y'all have no idea, man. Like I said though, you know, I don't give a fuck who sees this message. I don't care if nobody sees this message. Everybody's gonna feel me as an organic person and the damage that's been done to me and my species. You know? just a little bit longer, and this shit gonna crash all the way. You know, me as a black person, I have sympathy and compassion for other species, but in the same breath, I don't give a fuck, man, because y'all destroyed me. Y'all destroyed me, and it's like, as y'all destroyed us, y'all trying to act like y'all didn't destroy us. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see us in all the conditions on a daily basis, and y'all act like y'all don't even see what we dealing with. You feel me? So real shit, fuck that lady. You hear what I'm saying? Fuck that lady. I can't even believe that y'all even would think that we would even vouch for that shit. Like, that shit is crazy to me. You know how much harassment black people go through? You know how much times I've been harassed and unnatural people see me being harassed by slave catchers and just look and they knew they was wrong? They ain't give a fuck. You feel me? They could have did anything in front of them. They would allow for that shit to happen. You know? I just missed the bus and I gotta walk. But this person, they can't stop for me, Keith. She stopped for me. Can I thought, my fault, I wasn't sure when you was going. Can I get on? I appreciate it, got it. Hey, thank you. That's my goddess. She Latina. She seen me go through a lot. She seen when I first started working, and I met the love of my life. You know, even if I wouldn't end up where I'm happy I met her. My hands hurt so bad right now. Next day, I know Mother Nature gonna turn this shit up. Turn this shit up, my brothers and sisters. Stop all of this shit. All this abuse. It's hurt so bad. Me like a different spot to sit at today when I go in there to get out the cold, where I'll find me some other place to sit where I'm away from everybody. Find me another better place. Like, even me in this situation, since I got like a natural love for us, right? It's just so crazy that like how it doesn't make sense to me how we can keep going on in this system while we're divided like this. It doesn't make no sense to me. force to try to get individual success and be content with that. Ain't no amount of cortisol from me smoking being released at a faster rate than just me being homeless alone and dealing with the cold and just the living situations of what I'm dealing with the brain damage that was already done to me. And I really can't do too much. Like, I feel disabled. I felt like that. I didn't just start feeling like this now, though. I felt like this in 2022. I felt like this even when I was working. You know, it's just that I'm just more and more like I just can't no more. I've been feeling like this forever, a long time, years. I appreciate it, Goddess. Thank you so much. Enjoy. You also. Enjoy your day, Mama. But one of the main reasons why it hurts so bad, it's like it feels like an attack every single time I see one of my brothers or sisters that tries to like, even if they don't say nothing to me and they just try to look down on me in a negative way, it just hurts too much. Like I just really don't want to be around people. I don't want to be around nobody. I feel like me being around people, it's like breaking me down. To be honest, like just too much. I feel like a lot of people are like low key, like waiting for me to kill myself. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm waiting to kill myself. For real. There's so much damn pain. Crazy shit, so crazy nigga. Like how much longer? You longer, y'all. But nah, but like I'll say this though. I'm so like I'm kind of mad that I have a kid. I'm gonna be honest. It's like I almost wish that I didn't have a kid and I could just kill myself and just start tearing shit up for my ancestors and like really what's been done.
Monument Drive Transit Center.
'Cause I would do it.
AC.
If I didn't have a kid, like I would do it, y'all. And sometimes like I feel like even that's even more so why my baby mother is running with my child. Maybe to like, because she knows the mental health that I'm dealing with. And it's like, oh, he's dealing with mental health. Let me purposely take long to not get this test. And I hope that he thinks that that's not his kid. And I know it might be his kid. And maybe he'll just kill himself thinking it's not his kid when it is. And I can like make up some story or something and say something else, you know? It's like, why would you not get a DNA test, but you saying that you know it's my child? You know? It caused so much fucking disruption in my life, man. So the giraffe, what, you going to get the DNA test? A giraffe, you going to get the DNA test? I feel like I don't know what DL stands for. I'm gonna tell you, like if you trying to like make people think that like I'm gay or something, like it's not gonna work. Like I don't rock like that. You know? You're weird. You're weird as shit. I'm about to put you on timeout. You're weird as shit. I had to put that motherfucker on timeout. That motherfucker weird, bro. I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. I gotta find out how to block people on YouTube. Because I want to just start blocking people. Motherfuckers be weird, bro. Motherfuckers be weird, man. Be weird as shit. Weird, bro. I almost had to smack somebody in the mall yesterday. Somebody made like a little like homeless joke, like randomly. Like people was trying to spike me yesterday, like multiple people. Like yo, I rolled up my sleeve my sleeves of my shirt, and because I have like tattoos all over my arms and stuff. Now somebody was walking by. They was like, "Ooh, scary." Like I'm like, you know, it's like why do I got to be around the same people that's trying to taunt me because they really insecure, you know? As a black
Monument
person, like
Drive
why do I got to deal
Transit
with that?
Center,
You know what I'm
Phase
saying?
C.
Like I don't want to deal with that type of shit no more. Like you know, I don't want to deal with that no more. Then somebody else tried to taunt me, and it was like, oh, oh, he's homeless. Like, you know, it's crazy because me and my little brother was having this conversation about that. Cause they do stuff like that. Like, say, like if you like be like extra clean one day, like really, really clean, and like say you go and smack at a female, somebody like people are so weird in this area, like to try to
Centerville,
not let the
Park and
the woman
Ride.
get your like to try to have her not give her number to you. Somebody will come by and be like, oh, you know he's homeless, right? Like shit like that. Like
Monument
it's
Drive
crazy how
Transit
insecure
Center,
people are. Like
Phase C.
it's wild, you know.
Stop requested.
But like I said, they got a little bit longer to even weaponize that shit towards us. Because I'm gonna tell you, like I told y'all before, there's only a such thing as homelessness because we live in a false ideology and a monetary system. No black or Latino person could be homeless on their own planet. That don't even make sense. This whole planet is
Centerville,
my shit.
Park and
You
Ride.
know, it's only could be a form of homeless because they got us divided around money and individual success. So if they got us wrapped around money and individual success, some of us could have more than the other. You know what I mean? That's all it is. And I appreciate that, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. You know, I don't give a fuck about that shit. These motherfuckers can suck my dick for real, y'all. They can feel how they want to feel all the way on their way out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to get pussy or anything like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know, because I know I don't even look at women the same, y'all. For real. Because I look at it like this, right? Women are driven by money and shit. So it's like if your money's not right, you're not gonna be able to have a woman because that's all they care about. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this: if all a woman cares about is money, and then you could have that and have that in order, and then she still won't get in order, then what the fuck do you need a woman for? You know what I'm saying? Even if my money was right, that wouldn't be like, oh, just because my money is right, now I can get a woman and then it's going to be all good. It still wouldn't be all good. You get what I'm saying? My money, and I lived that experience with the woman I had a kid with. Like, there was no problems, you know? Money was not a problem at all. That wasn't even an issue, you know? And you see what I still ended up dealing with and all of that. So it's like, once I started realizing all of that about women and stuff, I said, nah, this shit is a whole joke. Because not women are a joke, but because women don't know who they are. They don't know their place. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing. I'm not saying it's to bash women because I know that there's real women out there. So maybe I won't say the little girls, you know? I know there's real women out there, but majority of them, they're just straight money based. And they don't add or bring nothing else to your table. You know? Besides feeding off of you, you know what I'm saying? They'll take everything you have from you. And I'm not even talking about even from a marriage standpoint. I'm talking about just regular girlfriend, boyfriend. You know, they'll have you like arguing unnecessary arguments, testing you. Women test men. You know, all unnecessary stuff. And I'm not, well, testing you isn't bad depending on how it is. You know, you're supposed to challenge partner to be better and stuff. But y'all know the way in which I said it, what I mean. Like, they'll just bring you unnecessary stress. And without realizing that it's already hard enough being a black man out here, being a man in general, but definitely a black man, you know? So it's like, basically what I'm saying is like I could do bad by myself. I'd rather be by myself, whether I'm homeless or even not homeless, and have money and have a car and have a spot, than be with somebody that, if I'm in one of them situations, still gonna bring extra stress to my life and not really love me for me, and it be about money for real. And I'm seeing that by now, off of my situation now. Y'all know how much females look at me and give me attention and wanna mess with me and shit, but they don't jump out there because of me financially struggling. Y'all, it's like a pandemic. You know, I know it's a smear campaign in the area. Everyone knows I'm homeless. That's why it's even so crazy in the area that people be pointing that shit out, even saying that like he's home. Like, bro, everybody in this whole fucking area knows I'm homeless. I'm not trying to hide it, you know, and I'm not embarrassed to feel inadequate about it because I know how all this shit is set up. You know, I know why I was struggling my whole life. I already know what it's all around. You know what I'm saying? You know? But yeah, I just see it clear as what it's like because I remember when I was in my early 20s and stuff and being homeless and having to get back on my feet and shit, where you could still be like out here like fucking females and stuff. It's like females still have value. Like they wasn't gonna not mess with you just because your pockets wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Now the way women are, you're not really fucking on anything really if your pockets ain't right. I'm just being real because they're too money based. Guys, remember, you could be homeless and still fuck a joint and shit. Like you could still have like a good intimate relationship and stuff and be struggling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're not struggling, but just making ends meet and stuff. Now, a woman wants you to have everything completely 100% for her to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And then even when she's messing with you with that, she's looking for a better man. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even worth it. It's like, it's just the times is just different. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, like I'd rather get on fucking X videos and bust a nut and go to sleep. And that's fucking sad, but it's the reality. Like it's no intimacy, none of the women, they're not real women no more. You know? Everything is off balance. So no, like I don't feel insecure or anything, regardless of my financial state or not. I know women out here don't know how to be women no more. You know, they don't have a true foundation within themselves to even bring forth righteousness to a man, and even what they're asked for just for his pockets to be right. I already know that, so it's like it's all irrelevant, y'all. Shit is just depressing as shit. Like I really don't want to be alive, y'all. This shit is weak. Like the last time I was really even happy for real, I'm not even gonna say even happy, just like really feeling good. That shit was probably like, that shit was like 2000, like that shit was like when I was like 21, 22. Like after 2014, after like I turned 21, after 2014, y'all, everything went downhill. Everything after that was hell. Everything after 2014, everything was hell. You know? And it just seems like everything's been like a blur and just more hell. You know, I asked myself like, damn, are they just I'm gonna be just tortured as a black man for the rest of my life until this shit is over? You know? Or am I gonna crash out? I don't even know, to be honest with you. Like I'm scared for myself. I don't know what that feels like. You know? For real, for real. How you doing today, brother? I'm on my podcast. I was just talking to them about women and how, you know, they try to make it seem like it's a money thing, but it's not even a money thing, because you can have shit all the way together and it won't be like it's not that like it's not that you could give them whatever they want, financial, superficial, materialistic, and everything just goes smooth sailing. Like maybe how it could. It was never smooth sailing, but from like years ago, you know, where it was like women still cared about stuff besides just the money, you know, of actually like treating the man right, you know, cooking him food, maybe rubbing your feet, you get what I'm saying, like really talking, seeing what makes you you. Now it's just like everything is so transactional. She's like, what you paying for my nails? You paying me? You know, like, and then first off, they testing you
See,
to
I'm
see
gonna
what
tell
they
you
can get out of you or not, if you wanted them.
See, I'm gonna tell you something my daddy told me when I was young.
Uh-huh.
And I live by this rule. He had this thing, he said, the way you start out with a woman, the way you gonna end up. And
Nah, that's fucking real, bro.
No.
How you meet them, right?
No,
Like,
he said the way you start out with her. If you
Nah,
start
yeah.
out with a woman giving her shit, taking her shit, buying her dinner, doing her nails, doing her hair.
She gonna expect it all the time.
No, exactly, because that's how you started with her.
Yeah.
You started in a position of being submissive and doing what she wanted. Now,
Right.
when you go 6 months later, you wanna change the game. No, she ain't going for that.
Right.
And how this came about was, I remember I was riding with my dad in the car. Every time my mom was in the car,
Right.
she used to ask my dad, hey, let me try. And he said, no, it's okay, I'll try it. So one day we were riding.
You said you used to always let her drive?
No. She wanted to learn how to drive.
Oh, she wanted to learn how to drive, yeah.
And my dad said, no, that's okay, I'll drive. And
Uh-huh.
so she was cool with it. So one day I said, Dad, just let her drive. He said, let me tell you something. He said, the day I let her get behind this wheel,
Uh-huh.
I'll never be able to get back here again.
Mm.
The moral to that story is,
That's crazy.
if you let
Yeah.
them do something,
And the car too,
once,
with that,
even though you might think it's minor, once you do it,
get him the steering wheel slightly.
he said once she learn how to drive, she'll always want to get behind the wheel,
She
which
don't wanna
is
steer
true. The
and
same
drive
thing
the
in
whole way.
life. Once you let her dominate you the first time, even though she's playing,
Right.
hey, don't expect that she's gonna change the game because she's not.
Right.
And why should she?
That's metaphorical. Even so, like I don't like you were supposed to tell me this morning because you know we talk all the time and basically like I know that the mother of my child was cheating on me from the jump and what she was doing and stuff. But like you said, because I didn't nip it in the butt and maybe not thinking it was gonna be that
Well,
serious.
When you found out, you permitted it to go on. So
Yeah.
once you
She looking at me like you accepted. You already accepted this. How you not gonna accept this now?
So what you crying about?
Yeah, you know that's real. That's why she's mad about this with the baby and still gonna get an test. Cause she's like, you're not letting me walk over you. You're not letting me do this and come back to you. Like she thought that just because I showed her so much love, she had me in the bag. She sexed me up good enough, and I wasn't going nowhere, and I would just accept anything from her. Cause I was in a delusion of not really realizing who I was with at the time. Like I was questioning myself. She was gaslighting me, manipulating me. I'm like, is this really going on? Like, but
It's just like
that's real, man.
a woman cheats on me. I say,
It's crazy, man. That shit make me shake.
and then you find out,
Yeah,
and then she tells me I ain't gonna do it again. Oh, okay, I understand,
yeah.
and I believe you, but that's not the thing. The thing you
You
should
let it slide.
you ain't gonna be doing it here again.
Yeah. Facts.
That's the difference.
Cause I know you're gonna do it again. You say not, but it ain't gonna be with
Because
me.
you done did
It's
it
gonna be with
once.
someone else.
So it's like the old saying. She said, I'm sorry. Look at it and just say, you know
Yeah.
what? God forgives. I can't, because I'm not God. I can't forgive you.
Right.
But you can take it to him, because he
Right.
forgives everything.
That's real. That's real.
Once you allow somebody to disrespect you, it never stops.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I was dealing with
Women testament.
Well, you know the two girls I got, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ones I showed you. Well, the Brazilian one, the bitch pissed me off. First of all, she pissed me off because she lied to me.
All right.
And, oh, wait, I didn't mean, okay, I understand. Well, see, once a motherfucker lie to you, I don't give a shit, even if
How
it's
small it
something-
was, whatever. It's like, why
And
you
she
lying?
lied.
Yeah.
My mother always said, if you lie about something small, you lie about something big,
Yeah.
you know? Like
Yeah,
girls say,
yeah.
you know, like
That's
she
very
be with a
good.
girl, like, oh man, you cheating on your man. It's only cheating if I get caught. If I ain't caught, I ain't cheating.
Right.
That's how they look at
That's
it.
how they look at
See,
it.
we look at it different.
Right.
See, they feel as long as they can do what they gotta do.
It's
It's
just
like they
crazy.
always say, you never hear your mom always tell you,
Yeah.
I remember my mother telling my sisters,
Mm-hmm.
girls can't do what the guys do and still be a lady. And you can't.
Right.
You see, a man can get butt naked. You can get butt naked right now and walk across the street to that
Right.
mall, walk in Barnes and Noble. People will talk about you. and, shit like that.
Right.
Now, they're gonna talk about you for a couple of days,
Right.
but that shit gonna go away, cause
Right.
you're a man. But if a woman did the same thing, I guarantee you, 50 years from now,
Yes,
oh
sir.
man, I remember her, Susie, that bitch that loved and bothered over, bugged me.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
So,
It stays with them longer. They decisions and
it's
shit.
just two different standards.
Yeah. No, that's fucking real, man. That's so fucking real. That shit is.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That shit
My uncle
is.
told me this one, and he used to run some money. He said, anything that your ass can't walk away from in 60 seconds, you don't need it.
Mm.
If you got a woman and you can't leave, you don't need that bitch. Because you
Yeah.
see, you hurting yourself, and then she gonna discover that, oh, your ass ain't going nowhere because you like this pussy. You ain't
Right.
going nowhere because, like my ex,
Right.
the girl that's up in Seattle right now, the runaway angel model, the blonde, bitch bad as, bitch, on a scale from 1 to 10, she was a 12.
Past 10, like type shit. Yeah.
You know her thing, she used to always
Yeah.
tell me, guys, you look at her and just freak out this one.
Cause
But
she's so
see,
bad.
to me,
That
it
don't
was
mean
no
nothing.
thing because,
Yeah.
hey, I wasn't looking at your ass that way. She used to
Right.
tell me, I'm the prettiest thing you've had. I said, that's where you're wrong. I had to
Right.
go get my book. I had to open it up. I said, you saw
Right.
these bitches before you? Show me one ugly motherfucker in here that's ugly. Show me one that's not a 10.
Right.
I said, you ain't no thing.
You're gonna crush her lower ego.
So
What
then
was
she
she?
gonna talk about, you ain't gonna find nobody. I said, just like I got you.
Yeah.
I said, ain't no shortage of you. I can take a handful of nickels and close my eyes and throw them out there and get 30 of you motherfuckers.
Right. For real.
So when she left, she found out it was true. Now she wanna come back. She
Yeah.
thought when she left I was gonna get, come get it. No, hell no.
Yeah.
I said, I don't drink water twice. I don't drink stale water.
Yeah.
Once water's 2 days old, hey, I can't drink
It's
it
not
no
good
more.
no more. Yeah. Nah, that's real, man. That's real.
See, relationships begin with what I call self-love. You gotta love
Yeah.
yourself before you love somebody else.
Nah, that's real. That's real, man. I appreciate all the game, OG, as always. Nah, for real, like, cause that shit really is,
But I'm gonna tell you something.
shit is real.
The
Man.
trick to controlling them is
You said you control the what? Say it again?
that you control anyone. Act like you don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. You saying when you controlling them, right?
Yeah, you control their minds because you see, women are funny creatures.
Yeah.
Once they think you don't care, they're gonna work hard to keep your ass.
I know.
Once they got you, then they gonna say, oh, fuck this nigga up.
That you hit it right on the spot. As soon as they feel like they got you, that's when they start acting up. So it's like you can't even have them even think that for a moment, because they gonna think that they had the upper hand, and even if they don't, it's just gonna go downhill because you gonna have to correct them and leave them alone, or it's just gonna be more complication because they already stepping out the box off of the realization of feeling like they got you. You gotta show them like, no, honey, it wasn't that. You know?
Like they'll ask you that stupid question. If I was to leave you, what would you do? Oh, I got one word for you.
Right.
Got 4 letters in it. What is that? Next.
Right. For real. For real, man. It's really sad though, because it's like, as a man, well, I guess it's understanding females, the creatures they are. Because as a man, you be like, damn, like, that's one of the hardest things that I had to learn. I learned from all of this, like, you can't, like you said, you can't,
No, you can't be nice.
yeah, you can't. Because the moment they even see you as slightly as a pushover, it's a wrap. You have to check
You
on
remember the
people.
old saying, no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
It's true.
You gotta do a good deed and never get punished for it. They're gonna jump out there on a crazy type of time.
That's
That's
the first
insane.
thing they tell you when they get caught. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, which sorry are you? Are you sorry you
Got
got
caught? Right.
Are you sorry, hey, I found out?
Right.
Are you sorry, hey, I know? So which sorry are you?
Right, no,
Because
for
you
real.
ain't sorry you did it, because if you'd have been sorry about that,
You wouldn't have did it to
when you
start
were doing this, were you thinking about, hey, how it's gonna affect me? No, you
I
didn't.
think about none of that. Right.
So let's not go there, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry too, I'm sorry I'm leaving.
Nah, for real. And then you think, and I never understood how a man could take a woman back once cheated, because you think about it, a man treated her like a sex doll. And then you gotta think about the other ones you don't know and all of that. It's like,
See, women think, they think that thing between their legs make them run the world.
yeah,
And to a lot of men, it does.
I know, because some men are sexually disciplined. And there are a lot of what you call like a simps out here. It's like they look, like we was talking about before, they look for the men with money that's weak, that they can control, and see them pass their bullshit, you know? And like, oh, I found me one.
Yeah.
I got one. He gonna let me do this. He gonna pay for all of this. I don't even have to give him sex if I don't want to. But
Yeah, I ain't paying.
yeah,
See, you got to have your thing when it comes to your money. Bitch ask you for money, she'll not take that stuff.
right, right. What you doing for it? Right,
Hey, I don't even want sex at that point.
right. No bullshit.
And they think because they fine, they can do what they want. Well, that might be true, but you can't do it here.
No, man. It's like, that's why I feel like once I started it, like you said, the attention, they're always seeking for validation. I noticed that a lot of women pay attention to me even more so now off of me just not even acknowledging them, from even looking at them. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Because, hey,
Yeah.
you're not paying attention.
Yeah, they're like, and they'll be confused, like he didn't,
Marvin,
like he didn't look, they like he didn't look my
How you
way.
doing?
how are you?
They'll be like, he didn't look my way. How you doing, man? Positive energy your way, man. They're like, he doesn't want me. I come anywhere, I get all the guys' attention. He didn't look. This guy didn't even look my way. Did he notice me? They're like, crazy. Like I said, man, January, we got what, less than 10 days. Early February, you'll get that job by January 30th.
Oh, and on Valentine's Day, forget about it. I ain't buying chocolate, I ain't buying flowers, I ain't buying nothing.
Girls that don't even be fucking on Valentine's Day.
You didn't give me no chocolate. You don't even like chocolate, man. What you want chocolate for? You got chocolate, you got me.
So let me ask you this.
Hey, you want some chocolate?
For real, like,
Hey, you can have this better, but.
for real, man.
You was gonna get buying roses. You know what? Hey,
You be seeing how they be going all the way
I
out.
go to the Dallas and get
Man.
a silk rose here. Well, it's not real, but it'll last longer.
Yeah. And it's the thought that count, right? That's how you gotta hit them with. It lasts longer. That flower's gonna go out with like a week or two or something. But this, you can keep this from memory.
Oh, you
You know?
gotta take me out today. You better go in that kitchen and cook.
For real. No, facts,
And
man.
then they want you, I want steak, and especially the black one. I want lobster and steak. That's not even, you can't even spell lobster.
Yeah. And then basically how you gotta deal with them is like when they act like that, right? And basically all this, when they try to take advantage of you and you don't allow it. And then they like, oh, well, you're not gonna do it. I'm gonna find the next man that will. Then you just let them just do that thing, right?
You know, you gotta just
Yeah.
go, what you doing? Here.
Yeah. That's like in a way them trying to touch you, cause they gonna see it. If I act like I'm gonna leave him, let me see if he'll change or not.
Hey, next time
You
they
know?
say that, you know what you do?
And he-
Yeah.
No bullshit. That's real, man. That's real. I learned so much from these women off of a short period of time. Off of the past 5 years of my life, dealing with everything I'm dealing with now, man. I don't like. It's crazy to say. I don't think I'm ever getting married. And that's like, damn, you know. But it's like it's too much of a risk. It's a liability. Then you think about it, like, even with my music and stuff, the A&Rs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like,
Hey,
okay,
now see this, come here. Remember I told you I fired her ass?
mhm.
Remember I
Oh,
told
the
you?
one don't, yeah.
See,
You took it back.
no, See what it said? You still ignoring. Bitch, you fired.
It's like you don't got time for it. No facts.
No. Her
What-
thing is.
What was she on that made you?
No, the bitch is fine as shit. And motherfuckers, hey, most motherfuckers, hey, can't phantom the idea of weed.
All right.
See, when I came into the game, it wasn't no thing.
Right.
See, it's like, the trick to keeping, if you want good, loyal, what most men don't realize is,
Right.
the prettier the woman, the more loyal she is. When you get bitches that are average and below average and the ones everybody wants, them bitches gonna cheat. I don't fuck around down there because I already know what's down there.
What you saying like that? Like that?
And, okay, you got tiers, you got
Yeah.
here,
You saying the 10s are the most loyal?
the super finals and the finals,
Yeah.
those are the loyal ones. They will cater to your every need.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because
You're not seeing them how every other man see them.
that's not it.
Huh.
Most men look at them and say, I can't have that.
Yeah.
I'm not worthy.
So
They don't
about it.
aspire to go to that level. They'll play in the level. Men
Right.
focus on levels that they're comfortable in.
Yeah.
They create a comfort zone. If you got a bitch and you only used to dealing with 5, 6, and 7s, that's all you're gonna do. You ain't going for 8, 9s, and 10. First of all, you're going for 8s and 9s. I'm going for 10s and above.
Right. The
You
most
know.
baddest ones that see, that's how I
Exactly.
am. And like low key, what I noticed, like they be shocked because it's been times where like I haven't been maybe up to par as financially, and I went smacking some of these, and I still got them. And I feel, but the one thing, the energy that I noticed is like that they was shocked at first, but then that slipped away quick. Like I said, maybe they was thinking like that. Oh, I wasn't in their bracket, but I shut that down off of me, just ignoring all that
See,
coming at
and
them.
that's really,
And then
see, brothers gotta get to the point. It doesn't matter what they think.
right.
I could give less than damn about what you think. And we're
That's
talking
real.
that. It ain't about what you think, it's about what I think, okay?
Yeah, because we the prize. We the prize.
And then you know what women do to men, and you probably even seen this yourself.
Yeah.
How many of your boys got a group of women, and the first thing we need to get out, baby, we in this together, and it's a 50-50 thing. Oh yeah, baby, would you right?
Yeah.
The minute motherfuckers say that, I can tell you right now, that bitch is cheap. And you know
When they say what? When they say go 50-50?
when they convince you that your relationship is 50-50, when did you get it?
Oh yeah.
There can't be 50-50.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
That's right.
If you look at relationships it's just like a corporation, how many CEOs you got?
Not a lot. One.
One.
Yeah.
How many presidents you got?
Two.
One.
One. Yeah.
But you got a lot of executives below that, don't you?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
only got 1 or 2 of those. So,
Yeah.
if this is your relationship, who should run it, you or her?
Right. You.
I ain't sharing power with you.
Yeah.
I run this show. It's like they
You
always
run
say,
behind me. I'm the one
like I
leading.
had to tell
You're
them what I
supposed to be-
have right now, my name, I
Mhm.
run this and I run you, okay?
Mhm.
And that's that.
Yeah.
And you put it to them just like that. You ain't got to think, I think for you. I'm relieving
Yeah.
you of that duty. You ain't got to do that.
Right.
See, it takes a lot of stress off you.
Right.
'Cause I'm-
You really right. You don't need to be doing all of that thinking. That's too much. Like let me help you. Let me help that off
See,
you a
when you
little
start
bit.
thinking you'll get a headache. I don't
Yeah.
work that, but just let me do this. I got this, okay?
Right. Nah, for real, man. For real.
But yeah.
That's why I'm thinking right now, like with it's weird because I know I'm about to blow up with this music and take this shit somewhere else with my talent, my craft, where I've been contacted by and stuff, right? And I've always told myself like, damn, I wanted to meet my main woman before like I blow up and really get rich or anything like that, right? And I would say to myself like, damn, if I blow up and get in that position all the way and I don't have a woman, I'm not gonna ever want to get married and none of that shit because
Now, then you do 1-800 rent
yeah, nah, for real. I'm gonna just live like that then, yeah. Cause at that moment, how you doing?
Yeah,
you don't know exactly who's exact, like who's going to be completely honest with you. They not just want you for your pockets. It becomes a more dangerous game, you know.
Hey, our G's come from day two, right?
All right, reflection. My God, man. It's crazy what we living in, y'all. But it's real, though. It's real. And it's like everything y'all saying, it's like, I be thinking like that, but I was like, man, let me not be like that. But it's like, you got to be like that. That's so real. Because it's like, times we living in is just different. You know what I mean? Like that nice guy shit and all of that. That'll get you like hanged up, you know? You gotta look at it from a standpoint like, look, this is what I'm living in. This is how these women are. And I feel like all men are starting to realize that, how much we're the prize, you know, around all of this shit going on with these women trying to play games and trying to manipulate and get all that they can get while still not even giving you the basics of what's needed to keep a relationship flourishing, you know? It's like insane. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to realize that. Even women are calling out women about that shit, y'all. You know? That's when you know it's bad. You even got women calling out women and shit. It's bad. Get in here real quick. But you know, it's all fake. It's all fake. Because it's how I look at it, y'all. If I'm in the best state of me being a man and how I need to be, financially, mentally, spiritually, all of that, right? Like I'm looking like myself, everything. I'll be like the most attractive to your female, right? Or whatever. My energy, all of that. But even with me being like that, a woman will still try to come and break me down if I allow her, right? And it's something about that that's very, very scary. Like I'm like, damn. I could be set and fix myself for the perfect woman, even that doesn't even exist yet, that I don't have, like, and waiting for her. Like now I'm ready for a woman, you know. I got this in order, got this in order, got this in order. And if I slip up in any way or don't see the signs properly, that shit can all be taken away from me. And my mental health and everything, you know. It's a dangerous game out here, y'all, with these women. And they'll just go along like nothing ever happened and just go to the next person, you know, just like how these narcissists do and stuff like that. It's very dangerous, you know. That's why with that, I don't know, like, I just like literally, it's funny how he said it, because I literally thought about that. I said, man, I'm just gonna be a person that pays for prostitutes, pays to play, you know. It's like how my baby mother's gonna pay to play, except I'm not gonna be, you know, acting like I'm being faithful to a person or anything like that. If I'm doing that, like I'm not gonna try to play double life. If a woman messing with me and whatever we on, she gonna know like I got other women I'm sexing on a daily basis, and we just gonna keep it like that. Cause it's like I just seen so much with these women, and yeah, I was saying it's the truth. Like They don't even look at it like it's cheating when they're cheating. They're just mad that they got caught. They're mad that they can't change the way the way you see them. As soon as you see them for exactly who they are, like they can't change that, no matter what they do. You know. So I'd be like, "Are you sorry you did it? You sorry you got caught? You sorry I know? Like which one? All three of those? But you're not really sorry you did it. Because if you were sorry you did it, you wouldn't have did it to start with. You would have thought about that beforehand, or you wouldn't made a continuous act of it. But you thought me not shutting it down from the jump start, you thought it was okay, you know. So you thought you was really in love with me and that I was always going to be here. And then you didn't think that you was going to be a figment of my memory, of someone that I got to mention and bring up, you know, whenever I talk about how women are, and you be the foundation of it, because you being the one that hurt me to that extent, to see how women are and what to be careful from, you know. It's really sad, y'all, but it's even sadder when it falls back on the child, you know. These lessons can be taught if they get taught alone. Like, they don't need to be getting taught with children involved and children suffering behind poor decisions, poor sexual decisions around lust and greed and power and trying to control and manipulate and deceive. Like, children don't need to be falling behind that, but a lot of children, they're falling behind that shit because of these women, you know. It just screams how it literally just screams how sexually distraught a lot of these women are, that they're on this type of time going about stuff like that, you know. This makes me think about everything differently. I don't think about shit the same no more, you know. I don't care how these people look at me or anything. I know that they don't give a fuck about me whether I was good or not. Once you get to your point like that in life, you just don't care, you know. So I see how like homeless people get to your point of how they are, because you got to realize it's a breaking point. You start caring and stuff, and then you reach a point where you got to think about it. A lot of people don't even know how life works. Like, if a man don't have sex long enough, or he don't have intimacy long enough, that changes a man. Believe it or not. A lot of people don't know that. But just a man not having sex and not having intimacy from the opposite sex, right? That man will start to become like cold naturally. Yeah, y'all. I'm about to like wash my face and stuff. Another reason why like I don't care about me being seen in this state and everything that I'm dealing with, because as this shit crashes and stuff, right, and as everything takes place and all the mental damage that was done to me and stuff like that, I want everybody to see my face and remember me for me being one of many of like for the reasons why these consequences are taking place. So people know like it's not for no reason. You know what I mean? Like it's not random. Like black people was out here suffering and hurting for like the longest and the worst states. Ain't none of this shit random that's happening. You know, y'all seen it. Y'all acted like y'all seen us, you know? That's why I want that's why I don't care about anybody seeing me or what I'm dealing with. Because as this karma plays out all the way, I want everybody to feel what we felt. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to feel what we felt. Let me end this real quick. I'm about to start another one.